young journalist stumbles upon an abandoned village with a terrifying secret. Everyone in nearby town avoids it, but when strange occurrences begins to unfold, she decided to investigate. What she discovers is beyond her worst nightmare. The rain fell lightly as Ada stepped off the bus. She pulled her coat tighter around her shoulders and looked around. The small town of Umaka looked normal, just like any other rural town in Nigeria. The market was bustling, children ran along the muddy roads, and old men sat under a tree playing a game of draughts, but something felt off. She had come here for one reason, to investigate the strange abandoned village just beyond the hills. No one dared to enter it. Stories of disappearances, strange whispers, and things that lurked in the dark kept people away. It was called Ikenna village, and for over 50 years it remained untouched. Ada was a journalist. She had written about ghost stories, myths, and superstition before, but this was different. This was real. Something had happened in Ikenna village, and she wanted to know what happened. She walked up to an old woman selling roasted corn by the roadside. The woman eyed her curiously. "Good afternoon, Mama," Ada greeted. "Please, I need some information." The woman wiped her hand on her wrapper and sighed. "Why are you here, my daughter?" "I'm from Lagos. I'm a journalist," Ada said proudly. "I want to know about Ikenna village." The woman's eyes widened in fear. She took a step back. "Why do you ask about that cursed place?" "I heard a story that something terrible happened there," Ada said, "but no one wants to talk about it." The woman's hand trembled as she picked up her corn. "Child, if you value your life, forget that place. Nothing good comes from there. People who go there never return." Ada frowned. "But why? What happened?" The woman glanced around as if afraid someone was listening. Then, in a hushed voice, she said, "Long ago, the village was full of life. Families lived happily. Children played in the fields, and people celebrated festivals. But then, one night, something came." Ada leaned in, heart pounding. "What came?" "No one knows," the woman whispered. "But by the morning, the entire village was empty. No bodies, no blood, just silence. And since that day, the village has been cursed." Ada felt a chill run down her spine. "So no one ever goes there?" The woman shook her head. "Even the trees refuse to grow there. Animals do not enter. The air is heavy with spirits. Those who step into Ikenna village hear voices, and some never leave." Ada took a deep breath. These were the kinds of stories she loved. She needed more facts. "Do you know anyone who has been there recently?" she asked. The woman hesitated. Then she pointed to a small bar across the street. "Go there. Ask of Papa Kelechi. He is the only one crazy enough to step near that place." Ada thanked the woman and hurried to the bar. Inside, the air smelled of palm wine and smoke. A few men sat in that corner, drinking quietly. Behind the counter, an old man with grey hair cleaned a cup. "Excuse me, sir," Ada said. "Are you Papa Kelechi?" The man turned and squinted at her. "Who is asking?" "I'm a journalist," she said. "I want to know about Ikenna village." The bar felt silent. The men stopped drinking. The air became tense. Papa Kelechi sighed and poured himself a drink. "You are like others," he muttered. "Curious, stubborn, but curiosity kills the cat." "Please, sir," Ada pressed. "I need to know." Papa Kelechi took a deep sip of his drink, then stared at her. "I went there once," he said. 30 years ago. I was young and foolish. My friends dared me to go inside. Ada's heart pounded. What did you see? Papa Kelechi's hand trembled. He took another drink before speaking. At first, nothing. The village was quiet, dead. But then I heard voices whispering my name. I turned, and in darkness I saw them. Saw who? Ada asked breathlessly. The villagers, he whispered. They were standing there, watching me. Their faces were blank, their eyes black like coal. They did not move. They did not breathe. Ada shivered. What did you do? I ran, Papa Kelechi said, and I never went back. Ada sat back, her mind racing. Could this be real? Could the spirit of Ikenna village still be there? Papa Kelechi grabbed her wrist suddenly. His grip was strong, his eyes dark with fear. Listen to me, young lady, he said. Do not go there. No matter what you hear, no matter what you see, do not enter that village. Ada pulled her hand away, but her mind was already made up. She had to go. Even if it meant facing the unknown. As Ada stepped out of the bar, she feels an eerie silence settle around her. The street lights flickers. A shiver runs down her spine. Then a voice behind her, low belly human. Leave while you can. If you go looking for them, they come looking for you. What did you think happened next? Did you think that after this warning that Ada eventually ventured into the abandoned village? Watch out in the next episode of what happened next. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, AfricanTales. Turn on the notification bell to get notified when I post the next episode. Watch out for the next episode.